Hello everybody, this is Jessica with Stamp a Blessing, where I stamp to cheer the brokenhearted and connect all my friends to Jesus. I am super excited to be here with you, and I have an idea with the new paper pumpkin kit with love and gratitude. I'm super excited to bring you a second idea today. Actually, I have way too many ideas, but decided just to bring you one today that you may like a lot. And it is about replicating the beautiful baggies that come with the kit. I love the baggies and I want to use them during my Thanksgiving celebration this year, 2023. But I thought, I could use these for many occasions and I don't have any more. So what if I want to make them with another paper? Let's do that today. I'm gonna turn my camera around. At the end, as always, I have an encouraging word for you that is going to fuel you in the name of Jesus for the entire week, hopefully the entire month, and it blesses your life as well. So join me at the end for an encouraging word, okay? Let's get stamping and actually cutting and doing some different things here today. If you are here, I encourage you to come over and say hello in the chat section. Give me some likes and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is really encouraging when you subscribe. And I am so happy that you are here today. I am actually going live on Facebook, on my Facebook group, Stamp a Blessing, and also in my YouTube channel, Stamp a Blessing. Hope you can join me in one or the other. Usually in YouTube, I get to see through Switcher Studio who is interacting with me. The Facebook ones, sometimes I see them, sometimes I don't, but it definitely doesn't say who is there. It just says that a user in Facebook is commenting. So if you come along in YouTube, I'll be able to see who are you and where are you from. I would love to hear that. As I said, go ahead, subscribe to my channel. I have way more ideas to bring, but only today I'll bring one, okay? Just one. This is the fun part, but God is good. Okay, so let's see how this goes. These are the beautiful baggies that came with this kit. We got a bunch, and you know that I already played with this kit last week. You can see my recorded video under lives in my YouTube channel. But I made several different alternates. I actually made 5 alternates last week with this kit. But then I kept looking at the little bag and I thought, it would be really nice to make more of these. So I went ahead and I gave it a shot, okay? So I'm gonna show you how to do that. Not before showing you that I got some of these beautiful journals that coordinate with this beautiful kit with love and gratitude. These were add-ons available for subscribers and they are all gone from the store by now. They are beautiful. You can see the gold foil at the top. They're beautiful as gifts as well. It says in the back, paper pumpkin. You see it right there. And I'll show you the inside. They're so pretty. It has some stickers that are foil stickers. You see, it says gratitude journal. I will cherish this moment. Grateful, thankful, hopeful, great memories. Enjoy the little things. It actually comes with 2 sheets of those, so you can use them several times in your journal, or you can use them on cards as well, or any other project. So if you're interested in some of these, I have some available for sale. I'll put some more information in my blog, stampablessing.com, and also in my Facebook group, Stamp a Blessing. So just keep an eye for that, okay, if you are interested, because they are so pretty. Oh, and I love them. I have several of those. Okay, I'll put those on the side. I'll put my kit right here. I love this. It's so cute. I'll put it right there. Okay, so what I did is that I don't know where I put my real one. Oh my dear, where did I put it? Oh, I found it. It's on the other side, but it doesn't matter. What I did is that I opened one of these baggies and I started just taking measurements on how it was cut. So I'll show you. I'll put it right here so you can maybe snap a picture. Let me see if you can snap a picture right there so you can see it well. I'll put it right there. You can snap a picture of it from your phone right now, or you can snap a picture from your computer, like a screenshot, I think it's how it's called, okay? That way you have the measurements, but I'll explain the process. It's not as difficult as it looks, okay? Now, first of all, you will need, and let me show you the sample that I made. This is a sample that I created. You see, it's exactly the same size. You can take a picture of that as well, so you know what in the world you took a picture of. What is coming? What am I making right here? So I did something very similar, but I determined not to actually use the products because the products are going to be gone and I want to use them for my Thanksgiving table this year. So I decided that I could make some with something different. Everything that I'm using pretty much except the paper is available This is retired paper, so every time you try something new, you try it with some paper that you don't use very often. And then I went ahead and used the Splendid Thoughts. I'll show you that stamp set that is still available in the clearance section. It is a retired stamp set, Splendid Thoughts, and it comes with some dies called Splendid Stems. So if you have those available, woohoo! Because I think this resembles a lot the stamp set that we have. It kind of has that same shape of an eucalyptus, I think it is. And you can use several of those to cut. I'll show you later. Well, I have one right here. Let me show you what I mean with that. You see, this one will cut the eucalyptus leaves right here. And then I use several of these ones to add some gold and to add some of the yellow. Then in this case, I believe I use some bumblebee. Remember that color? Bumblebee. Yeah, I love it. It's right here. Bumblebee. I had some extra, so I went ahead and did it. Okay, so to make this little baggie, you will need a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock or a 12 by 12 piece of designer series paper. I'm going to bring that together with my cutter. That's the first thing I will need. Okay, so let's put this on the side. Making some space here. I'll bring my trimmer and I'll bring a sheet of 12 by 12. And I'm going to use a retired one. I think this is a Celebrate Everything piece of paper. Okay, it's very, very cute. And the back is also a green, but this one has all the leaves from autumn. So I decided that I could try that. This is a pretty paper that had all sorts of papers for December or anything like that. So if you have it, it is the Celebrate Everything. It is actually retired at this point, but you can use any other 12 by 12 papers that you have. So as I said, you're going to cut this at 11 and a half by 9. So I'm going to go first to the 11 and a half. It's going to be right here. Let me put it right there. I'm going to cut this through 11 and a half. And then I'm going to cut this at 9 inches. Okay, there you go. Let me see who is here today. I have not been able to see my comments, so I'm checking your comments. Oh, there you are. It's so good to see you. Hello, Jay. I don't know what's your name, Jay? It's Jay Woodall. Thank you for being here. I see Kim is here as well. So good to see you. Carmen is here. Yay. I have the joyful stamper. Woohoo. This is going to be cute. I'm excited. Hi, Eva. Good to see you. Hello. I have some friends from Facebook. Sarks. Oh, my dear Bobby, you are terrible. That is amazing that you are here. And then I have hello, Jessica. Excited to see what you create. Let's see who that is. I'm not sure, but here we are. I have several ideas. Let's see how time allows. But we have a piece that is 11 and a half by 9. Okay, 11 and a half by 9. Now, the next step will be, I need to show you this. When I did my template, I took my baggie, and if you think about the bag, right? This is the bottom, or the flap that opens. When you open it, this is the bottom right here. Okay, so I call this side A, this side B, and this side is my C. So I suggest that when you do one, you take a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock and you make yourself a little template so that it's way easier to replicate many of them. You have this, it kind of tells you exactly where you're gonna go with the Simply Score and also with your trimmer. Okay, so in this case, the first step I'm going to do is to go to side A. So this is my side A, and I'm going to start scoring. I like to see my lines really, really good, so I'm gonna bring my Simply Score this way. Have it right here. I'll remove some of these things, put that over there, put my Simply Score. I'll put it straight to you. I think that would be a better idea if I do that. I'm trying to position it that you can see the entire process. So let's see. Almost there. Haha. Perfectionist Jessica. Okay, we can be a little perfectionist. It's okay. So this is gonna be my side A as I did on this one. Okay, and the first thing I will do is that I will be scoring at 2, at 5.5, 7.5, and at 11. So you see that? We're gonna go right here, 2, 5.5, 7.5, and 11. So let's start with this. I'll go 2. And since this is paper, I think I'm gonna use the biggest little ball of this. Let's see if that actually shows it. That's the bigger one. This is the smallest one. The bigger one is better for designer search paper because it won't break it as fast. So 2, 5.5, 7.5, and we have one at 11. Okay, after you do that, I'm going to ask you to turn it to the left, and in this case, your left, you will turn it like this, and it will be your side B. So we're gonna go to our side B. And when you're on your side B, you will be scoring at 1 3/8 and at 6 3/8. Okay, this is good while you have your template, and you'll be able to make one very easy. So 1 3/8, 1, 2, 3 goes right here. And then we have a 6 3/8, so 1, 2, 3. There I have it all. Then the next part will be turn to left. We did those two. Now I'm gonna bring my trimmer again. Okay, so I'll bring my trimmer, and you can always do your scoring lines with your trimmer as well. I just really like my scoring tool, so I keep it. I think I did all my lines. Yes, I did all my lines. So let me put this on this side. I'm bringing my trimmer again. Here I have it. Put that right there so you can see it. So the next step will be, this is my side, this is my A, right? And this is my B. I think that's right. Let's see. I have my B right here with the 11-inch cross, and then I have my A on this side. Well, my instructions say enter side C. So this is gonna be my side C. So my paper is gonna go into this on the side C. And I'm going to keep that at 2 5/8. So I'm gonna do 1, let me see, where am I? This is my half, and then it's gonna be a 5/8. So right there, okay? Now don't do anything yet because I have to show you what you're gonna do. So you're putting this inside like this, and you're going to be cutting up to 7.5, okay? You will cut up to 7.5. So you're putting your piece of paper, A, B, C, through the C side, and you're going to go to 2 5/8, which I did. It's right here. I kind of check it's 2.5 plus 1/8 right there. And then you're gonna bring this down to 7.5. And now what I did with my trimmer is that I put a little piece of cardstock behind it. Do you see it right here? It has a little strip of cardstock that allows me to see better where that 7.5 is gonna be. So it's gonna be right here. So I will bring my cutter down to the 7.5. I'm gonna bring it right there. Perfection. Okay, when I get there, I can also take this little strip from here and I can go down to 11. So I'll go to 11 right here. And I'm just gonna cut that little tiny bit right there. Okay, last but not least, we're gonna bring this in and we're gonna find that extra little, I believe this is at, let's see where I am. I don't remember. This is a half, so I'm gonna take that one off. I think it will be easier if I do it this way. So I'm gonna go to the half right here. Okay, and this is gonna come up to 6 3/8. Let me show you because it's easier when you're seeing what you're doing. So I'm coming up this way up to 6 3/8. So that would be here 1, 2, 3. So I'm just putting that right there. And I'm gonna go up to 3/8. I think I did that correctly. Woo! That was awesome. And now I'm gonna bring this in to where my line is, and I'm just looking at it right here, which is that 7.5. If you think about it, I'm right here at the top at 7.5, right there. And I'm gonna go to the 6 3/8 again, which is 1, 2, 3, right there. And I'm gonna go down. Okay, and I took this entire thing off. I think I am pretty much done cutting, except for this little bit that I can cut with scissors. I'll just do it with scissors and make it easier for you as well. Now let's go back to our template. The template was actually pretty simple to make because I did it on a piece of paper that you can see very, very well. Okay. This is difficult to see where the lines are scored already, but I will show you in a minute. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut this piece right here where the lines are like not complete, not solid. you're going to cut those. So I'm gonna come here. Let me see, where am I? I'm gonna cut this little bit right here, okay? And I'm gonna cut a little bit in here. You can zoom in my hands if that doesn't work so well for you. And now instead of just cutting straight, I'm gonna cut a little bit on the diagonal. You see, so that I have this. Let me show you. I have that right there. It's not entirely perfect, but it works. Now, let's start folding things around. I'm gonna fold this first. I'm gonna fold this one in. I'm gonna fold this one in. I'm gonna fold this one in. I like this paper. I really do. It's so cute. Okay, so I know this bag is gonna go like this, okay? Now, before I do that, I want to cut where those folds are, right here. I'm going to cut sort of like a triangle in all of those. So I'm gonna put it looking toward you, or the same way that I'm doing it, because I'm doing this. Let me see. Yeah, I'm doing this. So I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna cut up to the line. I'm gonna cut here and cut up to the line right there and take this out. Oh, doesn't seem like it's totally cut to the line. And there. Then I'm in this other line that is cut right here. I'm gonna come here. Oop, and I'm gonna do this side as well. Right there. And then last but not least, I'm gonna do this one as well. And I'm, instead of cutting right where the score line is, I'm cutting a little triangle like that. Okay, trying to finish cleaning my area here. So I have everything pretty much done there. Okay, so this is my little boxy, okay? Look how cool it's looking. It's actually not taking too long to make. And the moment you make one, it's way easier to make all the other ones. So this is gonna go right here. Okay, now I will use some of my tape right away, so you see how things are starting to take shape. But let me show you the box when it's open. The one that came with the paper pumpkin kit was this one, right? And all I did was opening it. So if you have a problem following my instructions, just go and take one of yours and very gently open it on the side, and you will be able to figure it out easily. Okay, this goes in like that. That's how I actually made my box. Now, I wanted to go ahead and try something because I really like the idea of having a little arrow here, a little point, okay? So you could definitely just draw it and cut it with your scissors. If you do not have any dies or anything like that, you can just draw it, okay? And look at this, how it works. Like, it doesn't have to be super perfect at the edges, but you can definitely make it happen, and it's gonna look really, really nice, okay, with whatever paper you make. So I wanted to have that pointed thing. I could draw it like I did on my paper, and you can just cut it if you wish. You can make some lines with paper and cut it, or you can use what you have at hand. So I decided to I'm gonna bring my Stampin'Up cut and emboss machine, and I'll show you how I did this. I use one of the basic borders that comes in the catalog. That is the one that gives us actually that I'll show it to you. It's easier to show. That little arrow looking thing, okay? So let's see if I can put it right here for you. I have this one that goes on top. Now, this whole thing is not gonna fit through the machine. So what I did is that I sort of put it together. Let me show you. I put it together like this, and then I'm going to fold it a bit. Now, I'm not gonna let the whole bag go through my machine. I'm going to position this in half, okay? So I'm just gonna kind of fold it like this and give myself a little point so I know exactly where my half is gonna be. It's right there, correct? And I'm gonna put it right here where it goes. I have a little how do you call it, a little piece of tape right there already that I used for my other ones, and I'm trying to put that right in the center. Okay, coolest thing is this basic borders actually fit like that on our machine. Oh, where is it? Wait, I'm trying to find the border so you see the other ones that come with this one. So these are the ones that come with the kind of oval type. You have one that has scallops. You have one that has the clouds, and there's just different types. Now, I really like this one, and what I did is that I want that to be right in the middle, or at least try it with a camera, right? I'm gonna put this on top. Oh, just stay there, don't move too far. Let's see. Yeah, I think that will work. And then I will kind of fold this inside because I'm only going to pass the machine there up to where I hear it snap, and I'm gonna bring it back out. And there I have. Let me move this from here so you can see it better on the camera. I'll put this back where it belongs. And look how cute this is gonna look. I love it. So excited. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It looks so nice, and it makes that nice cut just like our other ones have it. Okay, so now let's put a little bit of this and try to put it all together quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one on the inside. You can replicate these baggies. Don't feel like, oh man, I need more. Like, then you can use the ones from your Paper Pumpkin, you know, your Paper Pumpkin kit. And then if you don't get any of the refills, you can make your own. Now, the cool thing about the refills is you don't have to go through the work of doing all this. That's the coolest thing about it. And that's one of the reasons why I like Paper Pumpkin so much. But I do understand that I have many followers and people that live in different countries and do not receive Paper Pumpkin and would love to have little baggies like this. So I thought, well, what if I go the extra mile and try to find a way to making these ones like they are? So I'm gonna put this here. I like to put the front one, the front lap looking to the back. That's usually how I like doing it. So in this case, I'm just gonna grab some of my favorite liquid glue, and I'll put a little bit in here. And I close that flap first, right there. And then I'll put a little bit in here, a little bit in here, and a little bit in there. And then I close this flap right here. When I have it in the position that I want it, I'm gonna grab my bone folder, turn it around, and use the oval side of my bone folder to just kind of press it well. Make sure that my bag looks straight, you know, looks nice. Right there, just like that. And here I have it. Now the next step would be to just kind of fold it in like this. I like to do a little bit of a fold right there, because the bags, when they come with Paper Pumpkin, they already have a little fold done for you. They have a scoring that I decided I don't have the time to do because it's too much work. So I just make my own little fold right there, and then I get to put it together. And look how cute. Love this. I love it, and I love it with this paper, to be honest. Now, you must be wondering how I close this one. Well, the way I did is that I just put a dimensional. You know, I just put one of these big dimensionals in there because I can always open it again. I don't mind, you know, taking it off. Just like this. And look how cute. I just love them. I hope you love them as well. I am loving making these ones, and honestly, I think they're gonna look so cute, especially like if I have guests and stuff, then like I can give the adults all of these ones, you know, they look way more elegant, and then I can make some like this for kids as well that have more patterns, but it doesn't have to be for kids, it can be for anyone, correct? So I hope you like that idea. It is my way of keeping up with the hashtag use what you have. I always encourage you to use what you have, and I'm sure that you have a lot of 12 by 12 pieces of paper out there. So as I said, go ahead and snap a picture of this. I hope that my instructions were easy. I actually put this really close and perfect for you to take a picture of it while you were watching the video. But they're not difficult to make. If you have special scissors, use your special scissors. I encourage you to just kind of draw some lines to the top and then use special scissors and make your own thing. How I did this little tab that you see here that is Bumblebee is I took I took a piece of cardstock, I pass it through the machine again, and I pass it all over again to make just a little strip, and then I glue it in there. And as I said, it's very, very similar, even though it's not exactly the same thing. The stem ones, where are they? Yeah, these are the stem ones. I call them Splendid Thoughts and Splendid Stems dies. They are on clearance in the Stampin' Up store. So if you don't have the paper pumpkin kit, this looks a lot like the eucalyptus that comes. You see, it's a little smaller, but you can get kind of like the same feeling, and the box is exactly the same size. So I totally hope that you like this idea. It is a fun one for me to make and to share with you. And I hope that you make your own and you try something new, okay, with what you have. And let me know below if you actually like it. Before I leave, I want to check your thoughts because I see many of you are talking and I'm like, oh my goodness, what are you saying? You are so sweet. Thank you so much, Lisa, for being here. Thinking about changing the paper for the PP bag, paper pumpkin. That's awesome. Love it. I like your idea of using them for Thanksgiving. They will look very pretty on the table. Yes, and I'm thinking that we can put little treats on the inside, you know, little, I don't know, like little, we can even put wax paper with some nice desserts, little treats on the inside, or chocolate. Like to try the other cute borders. That is true. That would look very nice with the other borders as well. And you asked what I was going to put inside. I was thinking of maybe getting the, how do you call the almond ones that you make? The, oh my goodness, the names are, it's one of my favorites because it's like a little sandwich, the little Paris, not Paris, Paris is in Spanish. Paris is those ones. I will tell you later because the name is not coming. But what is the name? If anybody remembers, just let me know. But they would fit perfectly in here with a little bit of wax paper on the inside. You can put some nice, or you can put some of the chocolates or even little cookies or something really nice. It's big enough that 2 big cookies can fit in here. I would just cut a little bit of wax paper, put the 2 cookies and put it inside. And it's a super neat gift. Otherwise, go and find some socks or something cute. Some jewelry would be very nice if you're actually thinking of a big gift for somebody. I am so glad that you like them. Thank you so much. Now, before you leave, I love to bring to you the Word of God to keep you motivated, to keep your heart full of faith for the entire week. So leave me your comments below. Go subscribe to my channel, but don't leave because I have a word for you. God is so awesome. Now, let me grab my Bible. I put it right here. And I want to take you to the book of Isaiah. I was going through this book. And I'm reading a book and I'm reading a Bible study and I was like, wow. And yesterday, you know, when you are asking the Lord to speak to you about something very in particular, and you go and read a book that you've been having in your heart, and that book just speaks to you so strong. And that particular book is, what's the name of it? Dreaming with God by Bill Johnson. That is the book I'm reading right now, and I love it. It is such a blessing of a book. So if you don't have it, you need to get this book. It's amazing. Now, Dreaming with God, it took me to this Bible verse, Isaiah 35, verse 3 and 4. I'll read it to you, okay? It says, strengthen the feeble hands, steady the knees that give way. Say to those with fearful hearts, be strong, do not fear. Your God will come. He will come with vengeance, with divine retribution. He will come to save you. Isn't that such an encouraging word? But look at the next verse. It's telling you to say that, to declare that blessing, to declare that encouraging word, and then check out what happens. Verse 5, I'm in Isaiah 35, verse 5. It says, then will the eyes of the blind be open, and the ears of the deaf unstopped. Like, whoa, this is awesome. Verse 6, don't go. It says, then will the lame leap like a deer, and the mute tongue shout for joy. Water will gush forth in the wilderness and streams in the desert. So when you are courageous enough to say and declare encouraging words to others, you just release the God of impossibilities, the God of the impossible. You release favor over people, and you actually release angels to go and bless those that you are encouraging. So today I want to encourage you saying these words right here. Be strong. Do not fear. Your God will come. Be strong, do not fear. Your God is about to come. You cannot leave. You need to wait for the Lord to come and show you his favor. This is a time of in-betweens, and many of you are there right in the middle of the sandwich. Here is the blessing, here is the curse. You're right in the middle, and you're waiting for God to do something amazing. I want to tell you, be strong. Do not fear. Your God will come, and he will come with retribution. He will come with reward. And then the eyes of the blind will be opened. The ears of the deaf will be unstopped. The lame will be leaping. You will see miracles in your life. I want to encourage you today to keep your faith, to stay steady, and to stay the course. There's a lot of good blessings coming your way, and I believe that God has them for you. I bless you. I thank you, and go encourage someone today. Release the favor of God in somebody else's life, and believe me, God will meet you there. Thank you so much for being here. It is my joy to share with you. If you like this video and you like this, please leave me some comments below, and also give me some thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next Monday at about the same time right here. See you later. Ciao, ciao.